Welcome to My First Thomas Golden Bear, an introduction to all of Golden Bear's trains. So we've got two talking Berties. Now Golden Bear actually made a much smaller version, which I don't actually have. And the smaller versions are really good for children with small hands. But these are the two that I have in my collection. Now they're both talking. Now I'd like to thank another YouTube user who pointed out that I forgot to show you something in a previous video. Now all of the talking versions, other than Harold, if you move the right wheel, their eyes move. So as you can see, Bertie's eyes are moving. Now you may be asking yourself, why have I got two versions of Bertie? Now the reason is one of them is a normal version and one is a special version. Now the difference can be clearly seen on the bottom. Now if you've seen my previous videos, the ones with the on-off switch are the normal versions, and the ones without the on-off switch are the interactive versions. Now both buses, if you move them backwards and forwards, will make engine sounds. So it's the motor engine sound that would be under the front of the bonnet there. Now if you press them, they both talk. So let's see how many phrases Bertie can make.
The smartest buses are red. I'm always on time. Let's have a race. Sorry, I can't stop. I've got to work. I'm Bertie. I've come to help with your passengers. Buses are the best way to travel. I've got room for all my passengers. I'm always on time.
I believe Bertie makes 7 phrases. Now if you have a good look at Bertie, he looks identical to the ones from the TV episodes. It's a real good interpretation by Golden Bear. So now we'll have a look at the standard Bertie and see if he makes the same phrases and how many different phrases he makes.
I'm always on time. Let's have a race. I've got room for all my passengers. I'm Bertie. I've come to help with your passengers. I'm Bertie. I've come to help with your passengers. I'm always on time. Let's have a race.
I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that the standard version only makes 5 different phrases. Looks identical to the interactive one, however, he's got the on-off switch. Now to show you how these trains and buses interact, I'm going to need the help of our favourite train, Thomas the Tank. Now the good thing about these interactive trains is you don't have to turn them off. Now the bad thing about them is you can't turn them off. So if you leave them stored in a box and you leave the batteries in, they will start talking to each other. So like all other vehicles, with the interactive Bertie, when you press the button on top of his roof, you get a little blue light emitting. Now that's so that it's looking for an interactive train. That's because he's looking for an interactive train to talk to. Now on this occasion we've got an interactive Thomas.
Hello Bertie, number
Now, as you can see, I don't have to push all of the buttons. As soon as they recognise each other, they'll start talking.
Buses are the best way to travel. Number one always comes first, Bertie.
Well, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and I hope to see you all again soon.